The Philippine Revolution, a struggle for freedom. The Philippine Revolution, 1896 to 1898, was a monumental struggle that marked the Filipino people's fight for independence from more than 3 centuries of Spanish colonial rule. It was a period of bravery, betrayal, and resilience, led by visionaries who dared to dream of a free Philippines. This is the story of the men and women who shaped the destiny of their homeland, a tale of blood and sacrifice that remains a cornerstone of Philippine history. Prelude to Revolution: the Spanish grip on the Philippines. For over 300 years, the Philippines was under Spanish colonial rule, suffering from oppression, forced labor, high taxation, and lack of political freedom. The Spanish authorities ruled with an iron fist, using the power of the friars and the civil guard to maintain control. The natives, referred to as Indios, were treated as second-class citizens in their own land. However, the 19th century saw the rise of a new class of educated Filipinos known as the Ilustrados, who would become the intellectual backbone of the revolution. The birth of Filipino nationalism. With the influence of the Enlightenment, the American and French revolutions, and the Latin American wars of independence, many Filipinos began to demand change. In 1872, the Gamborza, Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora martyrdom served as a wake-up call for Filipinos. These 3 priests were executed on false charges of sedition, stirring widespread resentment against Spanish rule. José Rizal, a brilliant writer and reformist, became the face of the nationalist movement. His novels, Nali Mi Tanhair and El Filibusterismo, exposed the injustices of Spanish rule. Though Rizal called for peaceful reform, his works inspired a more radical approach to freedom. The formation of the Katipunan. In 1892, Andrés Bonifacio, a self-educated worker from Tonda, Manila, founded the Katipunan, Katastasong, Kagaling-Galangang Katipunan ng Mga Anaking Bayan, KKK. This secret revolutionary society aimed to overthrow Spanish rule through armed resistance. Unlike the Ilustrados, Bonifacio believed that freedom would only come through revolution, not negotiation. The Katipunan spread rapidly across the country, gaining thousands of members from all walks of life. Emilio Aguinaldo, a young and ambitious leader from Cavite, joined the movement and would later play a pivotal role in the revolution. The cry of Pugad Laon and the outbreak of war. In August 1896, the Spanish authorities discovered the Katipunan, prompting Bonifacio and his followers to declare the revolution. In what is now known as the Cry of Pugad Laon, the revolutionaries tore their cédulas, residence certificates, as a symbol of rejecting Spanish rule. The first battles took place in Manila and Cavite, with Aguinaldo's forces gaining early victories in Imus, Kawit, and Novelita. However, Bonifacio's forces suffered defeats in Manila. Despite these setbacks, the revolution spread like wildfire across the archipelago. Internal conflicts and the execution of Rizal. As the war raged on, divisions within the revolutionary ranks began to emerge. Bonifacio, the movement's founder, was seen as an inspirational leader but lacked military expertise. Meanwhile, Aguinaldo, with his strategic mind and political support, was gaining prominence. The Spanish authorities executed José Rizal on December 30, 1896, hoping to crush Filipino morale. Instead, his martyrdom further ignited the revolution, and he became a national hero. The Tegueros Convention and Bonifacio's downfall. In 1897, the revolutionaries held the Tegueros Convention to establish a revolutionary government. Aguinaldo was elected president, while Bonifacio was given a minor position. Feeling betrayed, Bonifacio attempted to establish his own government, leading to his arrest and eventual execution by Aguinaldo's forces in May 1897. This was one of the most controversial moments in Philippine history. Exile, Spanish surrender, and American intervention. Aguinaldo retreated to Biak-na-Bato, where a truce with the Spanish was signed in December 1897. Aguinaldo and his top officials went into exile in Hong Kong in exchange for monetary compensation from Spain. However, by 1898, tensions between Spain and the United States had escalated, leading to the Spanish-American War. Sensing an opportunity, Aguinaldo returned to the Philippines with the help of the United States and reignited the revolution. By June 12, 1898, he declared Philippine independence in Kawit, Cavite. However, the struggle was far from over. The betrayal, the Treaty of Paris, and the start of American rule. In December 1898, Spain and the United States signed the Treaty of Paris, where Spain ceded the Philippines to the United States for $20 million. The Filipinos, who had fought hard for their freedom, found themselves under another foreign power. This led to the Philippine-American War, 1899 to 1902, as the Filipinos continued their fight for true independence. Emilio Aguinaldo led the resistance, but after his capture in 1901, the war ended with the U.S. asserting control over the Philippines. Legacy of the Philippine Revolution. The Philippine Revolution remains one of the most significant events in the country's history. It was the first successful nationalistic movement in Southeast Asia, inspiring future struggles for independence in other colonies. Today, heroes like Rizal, Bonifacio, Aguinaldo, and the countless nameless revolutionaries are remembered for their sacrifices in the fight for freedom. While the revolution did not immediately result in full independence, it planted the seeds of nationalism that would eventually lead to the establishment of the Republic of the Philippines on July 4, 1946. This story of courage, betrayal, and perseverance remains an inspiration for Filipinos and history enthusiasts worldwide. What do you think was the greatest lesson from the Philippine Revolution? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical deep dives. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and become a part of our community. Here, you will find historical wars, inspiring stories, and unique content based on real events. If you want to see more engaging and fact-based stories, hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos instantly. Your support means the world to us. Leave a comment and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover next. Raising hands fire. Bell, subscribe, share, and help us bring these incredible stories to the world.